Hey everybody, how's it going today? So here it is, as promised. This is my Clausing 5914. This is a 12 by 36, I believe it is, between centers lathe. I just got this thing running here the other day, and it's temporarily running because I got my VFD set up, but I don't have an enclosure for it yet, and I want to get that done. When I got this machine, you can go, I have some photos on it on my blog, up on my channel page. I have a link to my blog. I just posted it yesterday, of what this machine looked like probably about 2 months ago. I've had it for probably 2 months. This machine was gray. Somebody had repainted it, and it had actually been rebuilt at some point in time before I got it. The paint was so bad on it that I decided, well, I better throw a new coat of paint on it, just because for ease of cleanup, and it looks a lot nicer, but mainly for ease of cleanup. This color, I think it's a case or a Massey Ferguson. I think it's a case color, but it's an implement paint. The original paint color is a little like sandier, a little tanner, but this was good enough for what I'm going to use it for, so I don't really care. And I didn't do a super amazing job like I did the South Bend, but I stripped it down as much as I could, and I degreased it as much as I could, and I painted it. I got to do the carriage and apron assembly here yet, but it's good enough for now. So what the hell do I need a lathe for? Well, this lathe is kind of something I've always wanted, and I actually learned how to use, I learned most of my lathe work on a 14-inch version of this, which is basically the same machine, a little bigger, a little longer bed length, and a couple different knobs over here, but basically the same machine. The one thing I really like about this and why I wanted it was because it's got a clutch and a brake system, and it's got a variable speed on it. So as you're going, while the motor is running, you can crank this guy around and change your speeds, and that's really good. Another good feature on this lathe is it's got a L00 spindle on it, so it's a keyed spindle. So if I have it set up with a VFD now, but I'll never crank it in reverse. But if you ever cranked it in reverse, it's not going to spin your chuck off. I've never actually had that happen on a normal lathe, but I've heard it happens. Alright, so here it is in all its glory. Alright, here is the sorry, I can't think, steady rest that we did. What was that, about a week ago? So I got this guy on there now, and as you can see, it's working good. I have a barrel set up in here right now. It's just a 6mm barrel that I've been saying forever I'm going to do, but one of these days I'm going to get around to it. So I repainted this guy. There is a knob in the tailstock here that I haven't got on yet, but alright guys, let me show you the coolest feature about this thing. I have my VFD set up on here, and I got it on a switch behind me. Alright, so I'm going to crank this on, and it's a little noisy, but I'm going to turn the motor on, and then once the motor gets running, I'll engage the clutch. I haven't had my VFD set up yet, or programmed yet, because it's just set up temporarily. So this thing starts kind of slow. So crank her up here and show you. And I could start with the clutch engaged too, but I'm just for the hell of it. So now the motor's running at full speed. Turn it on, turn it off, and it stops at slow speeds within about a third of a turn, so that's really nice. Sort it back here if you want to crank it up. Let me scoot you back here a little bit. So if you want to crank it up. And then that lever should stay where you place it. Shut it off. Kick it in reverse. Cool beans, man. So what I did with mine is I hooked up my original switch up to my VFD, and I like the switch placement for this particular machine. So you guys may be sitting there asking, well, you know, why did I get this? Well, I have my Heavy 10 over there, which is a super nice lathe, and it's really nice. But these machines are extremely nice for doing things like threading, because when you're running it, say I'm going along here, and I gotta adjust my gits here, but when I'm threading, let's crank it in. I'm going across here threading, and I can just kill it, and it'll stop it. So let's show you kind of. So if I'm engaging, of course this is going the wrong way, but you're threading, stop it, and it stops it relatively quick. So this is a kind of a cool lathe. Alright guys, couldn't resist, had to do a little threading. Don't mind this, I reset and set my thing a couple times and I got some bad threads there, but these turned out okay. My bit wasn't quite sharp enough, so I got some little bit of rough edge there on the inside of my thread, but it turned out pretty good. And I did a 10 threads per inch, and those are turning out really great, but these are okay. They're not quite as sharp as I'd like them to be, but they're okay. Hey guys, I was going to ask too if anybody happened to have a machinist level that they could borrow me. I'll give you something for letting me borrow it if you could send it to me. Get a hold of me, PM me, email me. On a tight budget, can't really afford a good one, but if somebody would lend me one, I'd really appreciate it to get both of the Classing and the Heavy 10 leveled out. I think I need probably about an 8-inch. I can measure, hang on quick, I'll measure. Actually a 6-inch machinist level would work, so. Get a hold of me if you'd be kind enough to borrow me one. I would really greatly appreciate it. Alright. Alright guys, so there it is. There's one of my new lathes. Like I said, I've had this for about 2 months and I finally got it going here the other day. And I'm kind of excited about it, but I'm not going to really use it until I get my VFD in an enclosure. I've got a few more things coming up here. I went on a road trip the other day and I bought a couple lathes. I bought a neat little Atlas 618, and I'm not a big Atlas fan. However, I got a really good deal on this little guy and it looks kind of cool, and I think I might be able to use it for some cartridge modifications. So we'll see how that goes. I got it sitting on the floor here and I'll I'll show you that here in a little bit, but in a future video. I also got some things coming up. I got some projects I'm going to be doing. I got a week left of finals, so starting next Wednesday, Thursday, I'll have about 4 weeks off, so I'll hopefully have some time to do some more videos. I also have another baby showing up here any day now, due around Christmas, but we'll see when she arrives to show up. So it'll be kid number 2. So I'll be busy here. But I wanted to show this to you guys, and the big suspense of it all. Not really, but... And if you notice something else here, I got a little bit of a layout change. I actually built myself a new room, or a shop, down in my basement. So I'm going to make another video once I get this cleaned up and organized and kind of finished. I'm going to show you guys what I got going on here, and it'll be my tiny basement machine shop tour 2.0. Something like that, I don't know. But I'm kind of excited because I got everything a little more organized than what I had there before, and it's going to look a lot nicer, and I'll be able to just, things will be better. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out all my other videos. I got a ton of them. And until next time, shoot safe and stay safe on your machines. Thanks for watching.